Stunning.
It's really hard to talk at the camera though. Hey guys and girls, mainly the girls actually, if I'm being honest. I'm going to do some YouTube videos. I'm not normally a vlog girly, but when Dakota Ditchford started doing her vlogs, I kind of been hooked, to be honest. I think I really like seeing what other female fighters' lives look like to do with fighting and like wider life. I think it's kind of reminded me of when I was younger and first sinking my teeth into MMA and watching Ronda Rousey's Countdown and Embedded episode. I think I just wanted to know everything about MMA and as like a female fighter and what their life looks like. When I used to watch them, I remember feeling so passionate and enthusiastic about the sport and wanting to just know as much as I possibly could. Since the beginning of me wanting to get into MMA, I feel like the passion and enthusiasm has just been squished. All of that unhinged enthusiasm I had hasn't really been there lately, and I really thought I'd fallen out of love of the sport, but I think it was a lot to do with the experiences I've had, the environment that I was in. Yeah, like it hasn't all been sunshine and rainbows, but if I could show that younger version of myself what my life looks like now, what my dreams are, what I have accomplished, how I've gotten involved into MMA, like she'd be really impressed and really proud. That kind of leads me on to like why I wanted to start doing some videos. I mean, the last 5 years have been a particular roller coaster, and I've only managed to fight once in those last 5 years. And I can get into all of that and talk a bit more about what those experiences are if you want to know a bit more about me, but I can maybe do another video about that because that would be some waffling. I am finally in the position where I can fight again, which is really exciting. I do actually have a fight announcement to make, but I'm going to leave that for the end just to try and obviously get you to watch the whole video. But yeah, after my last fight I had, which is now nearly like 2 years ago, I made some promises to myself that I would only look at fighting again if I had a few things set in place. Like I'm getting there, I've got like a good few, and I feel like I now can fight again without it taking more than what I get from fighting. A few of the promises I made to myself was literally quite basic things: a safe, permanent home to live in, to have at least one coach that is genuinely just invested in my happiness and well-being, a safe training environment, which sounds like a real basic thing to deserve, but here we are. This is women's MMA. And some more support, support of any kind, like physical hands-on support with childcare or managing my home, like training-wise and training partner-wise, coach-wise, financial support, so looking at how I can make an income to support my life, prioritising training, sponsors, emotional support too. Hello. Come and say hello. This is my Gaius. This is my emotional support human. This is our emotional support dog, Nala. Here she is.
There she is. There's our dog.
Oh, love you. Yeah, and just realising that in order for me to fight and be well, like I need a lot of emotional support, and that's okay, and that doesn't have to limit me, but that does mean I need some things in place. Okay, fine. But I feel like when you're fighting, you have to dig to the deepest parts of your soul, face all your demons, and bring them back as friends. Those are the promises that I made to myself, and I haven't got the absolute ideal and all of those things ticked off, but I do feel like I'm getting somewhere, and I'm finally feeling well enough, I guess, to fight, and like I've got enough capacity to go through all of that, as you do in a fight camp. So I've been thinking with the YouTube videos, like what the younger version of me would have wanted to see. We'll probably do some like day in the life, some week in the life, what training's looking like for me at the moment. I'd love to talk about some more of the more vulnerable and less spoken about topics for women in MMA too. I also want to show the other sides to my life, because fighting isn't something that consumes me like it used to. It's not all I have in my life. Like I'm a full-rounded human being with a whole life that I live. It's important to show that too. Like it's healthy to have that. So I'll probably show aspects of motherhood or like family life. I have the most beautiful relationship. I think all girls should see that that can exist and stop settling. Yeah, and just like how I am working on growing, how I'm just thriving in life, and then I want to make a commitment to show some of the moments that I don't want anyone else to hear about or see, because they feel so vulnerable, but they also are the things I feel the most alone in. And so you might feel that way too, rather than just a highlight reel that glamorizes the life that I live. And ultimately, I know that when I am watching these videos, whether that's around women in MMA, some hippie looking motherhood, or another woman trying to change some corner of the world through showing vulnerability, I know that all I'm looking to see is a part of me reflected back. So if you see any of you reflected in any of my videos, then please share some love in any way that you want to. And if you don't, then this channel probably isn't going to be for you. That's okay too. And let me know if there's anything in particular that you want to see. Hopefully we can build a bit of a community that is just full of inspiration and support and empowerment. So yeah, thanks, I guess.